Breaking free from the pattern that determines when to get up, where to go, and how you spend your time is the first step in escaping the 9-to-5 trap. By exchanging your most precious resource, time, for cash, this conventional job model frequently restricts your freedom, growth, and potential. It's time to reevaluate achievement and take charge of your life if you feel like you're locked in a loop of working only to get to Friday. Here are 10 practical rules to escape the 9-to-5 trap and retire sooner than you think, based on expert advice and proven strategies. Number 10. Define your freedom number. The fundamental number that establishes when you may live off your investments and retire early is your freedom number, also known as the FIRE number. It is computed using the commonly used 4% withdrawal rule, which involves estimating your annual living expenditures in retirement and multiplying that amount by 25. The 1998 Trinity study popularized this rule, which states that over the course of a normal retirement period, you can safely remove 4% of your investment portfolio annually adjusted for inflation without running out of money. For instance, your FIRE number would be $1 million, $40,000 times 25 if you anticipate spending $40,000 a year. This figure indicates how much wealth you must amass in order for your assets to produce enough revenue to sustain your costs indefinitely. The computation makes the assumptions of a multi-decade retirement and a well-balanced stock and bond portfolio. You may precisely plan your path to financial independence by knowing your FIRE number, which provides you with a clear, attainable target for your investing and savings objectives. Number 9. Live below your means. Because it has a direct impact on how much you need to save and how soon you can reach your FIRE goal, living below your means is the key to reaching early retirement. This calls for a methodical approach to spending and budgeting, with an emphasis on cutting back on wasteful expenditure and bucking lifestyle inflation. The propensity for spending to rise in tandem with income, downsizing your house, picking reasonably priced transportation, preparing meals at home instead of going out to eat, and giving more importance to experiences or things that bring long-term fulfillment than instant gratification are all examples of practical actions. Instead of advocating for deprivation, the FIRE movement highlights frugality as a way to increase the amount of money available for investments and saves. You can lower your financial needs and hasten the accumulation of your retirement fund by continuously spending less than you make. Additionally, by strengthening financial resilience, this strategy makes it simpler to adjust to setbacks or changes without letting your objectives fall through. Number 8. Maximize your savings rate. The most important determinant of when you can retire is your savings rate, or the proportion of your income that you invest and save. FIRE advocates frequently save 50% or more of their income, in contrast to the standard financial advice that recommends saving 10% to 15%. You may need to work for fewer years to meet your FIRE number if your savings rate is higher. For instance, compared to saving 10% of your salary, saving 50% of it can reduce your working years by around half. Financial discipline and deliberate lifestyle choices are necessary to achieve a high savings rate. For example, automating savings through direct deposit into investment accounts can help you resist the need to spend. Making the most of your savings rate early in your career greatly speeds up your journey to financial independence because of the force of compounding, which causes money saved early to grow exponentially over time. This guideline emphasizes that saving and investing money is more important than earning a lot of money in order to retire early. Number 7. Invest aggressively and wisely. It takes more than just saving to build wealth for an early retirement. You also need to invest your savings to expand them over time by taking advantage of compound interest. To balance risk and growth potential, a well-diversified investment portfolio usually consists of a combination of stocks, bonds, and real estate. While bonds give stability and income, stocks often offer better long-term returns, which is essential for rapidly accumulating wealth. Tax-advantaged accounts such as IRAs, Roth IRAs, and 401ks enable your assets to grow tax-free or tax-deferred, which speeds up the creation of your net worth. In order to create passive income streams that can augment retirement withdrawals, Many FIRE adherents also make investments in dividend-paying equities or rental properties. A long-term perspective, consistent portfolio rebalancing, and avoiding emotional responses to market volatility are all necessary for successful investment. Disciplined saving and aggressive investing allows your nest fund to develop quickly, which is essential for an early retirement. Number 6. Build multiple streams of income. Financial independence is restricted, and you become more susceptible to job loss or economic downturns if you only rely on a standard paycheck. Creating a variety of revenue streams broadens your sources of income, boosts your overall income, and quickens your rate of saving. Side gigs, freelancing, rental income, dividends, royalties, and digital goods are a few examples of these revenue sources. Particularly important are passive income streams, which support your lifestyle even after you quit your full-time job by producing cash with little continuous effort. Creating a variety of revenue streams also offers flexibility and financial stability, allowing you to become less reliant on any one employment or job and strengthening your early retirement strategy against unanticipated circumstances. Number 5, minimize and eliminate debt. One of the biggest obstacles to financial freedom is debt, particularly high-interest consumer debt from credit cards or payday loans. Your progress toward your FIRE number is slowed down when interest payments on debt take up funds that could be saved or invested. As a primary goal, the FIRE concept promotes aggressively paying off all high-interest debt. Reducing debt enhances your ability to save and invest, improves cash flow, and lessens financial stress. Refusing to take on new debt keeps your finances concentrated on accumulating wealth, especially when it comes to depreciating goods or lifestyle improvements. You can accelerate your path to early retirement by rerouting all available funds toward investments once you are debt-free. Number 4, develop in-demand skills. Developing your skills to increase your earning capacity is a smart strategy to increase your income and rate of savings. You can save more money and make a smoother transition out of traditional employment if you have the skills necessary for remote work, consulting, freelancing, or entrepreneurship. These skills also offer more freedom and higher income. Maintaining your talents value and creating new avenues for revenue diversification require constant study and adjustment to market demands. In addition to raising your present income, investing in yourself and learning in-demand skills also improves your capacity to create other sources of income, which is crucial for achieving financial independence. Number 3, start a freedom business. A side business that capitalizes on your abilities, interests, or knowledge and has the potential to displace your income from a job is called a freedom business. You can assess the viability of this business and lower financial risk by starting it while you are still employed. E-commerce, coaching, consultancy, digital services, and content production are a few examples. As the firm expands, it may eventually offer you flexibility and financial stability, enabling you to cut back on or leave your 9-to-5 work and take more charge of your time and earnings. By producing extra cash flow and maybe increasing assets, starting a freedom business can hasten your journey to financial independence and is consistent with the FIRE idea of multiple income streams. Number 2, plan for the unexpected. Because of the unpredictability of life, your early retirement plans may be derailed if you are unprepared for setbacks like market downturns, medical problems, or job loss. To safeguard your path to financial independence, you must keep an emergency fund that can cover 3 to 6 months worth of living expenditures. This fund keeps you from incurring debt in times of emergency or having to sell investments at a loss. Your financial plan will also stay in line with your changing objectives, risk tolerance, and life circumstances if you review and modify it on a frequent basis. Despite unavoidable obstacles, contingency planning helps you remain on course for early retirement by boosting your confidence and resilience. Number 1, stay consistent and patient. Early retirement is a long-term objective that calls for patience, dedication, and consistent work. Financial freedom is the result of years and decades of consistent saving, investing, and frugal living. Even modest contributions can rise tremendously over time, thanks to the power of compounding. But doing so calls for a long-term perspective and the capacity to withstand temporary temptations. To prevent burnout, you must keep track of your progress, recognize and celebrate your accomplishments, and stay motivated. Early retirement is a marathon, not a sprint, and the secret to success is consistent perseverance. Your money and investments can develop with patience, which eventually helps you break free from the 9-to-5 grind and live your life as you see fit. Following these steps can help you break free from the traditional 9-to-5 grind and achieve financial independence or early retirement faster than conventional methods suggest. Thanks for watching our video, and don't forget to subscribe.